And we're live. Hey everybody, welcome into the Flippin Hippos YouTube channel on this Wednesday afternoon. It is Wednesday, I hope. It's March 6th. It is Wednesday, I just checked. I'm confused because I usually do my live hauls on Tuesday. Last week it was on a Friday, and this week it's on a Wednesday, but we will survive. It is Wednesday. Welcome in, everybody. I see Fate or Faded. Dab Kitty Sparkles here. Lucille Hickson. Hey guys, welcome in. Thanks for joining me. We're just gonna go through some of the items that Keith and I bought over the weekend. Sunday, we go sourcing on Sundays on 99-cent day at Goodwill, and I picked out a lot of the highlights. I'm not going to show you guys everything. I am going to show you every single pair of jeans I bought though, because I am being super cherry picky about jeans right now for two reasons. Number one, let me do that right. I have a lot of jeans. I have so many jeans around here. I just ordered a whole box of jeans, which look forward to that. I'm going to do an unboxing for you guys. And I'm starting to change my mindset for spring, like we talked about Sunday night in my live show. So I'm being a little more choosy when I look through the jeans and what I'm picking out. And then, of course, we're not sourcing as much as we used to. We used to pick up maybe 150 to 200 items. I need a drink. I'm so sorry. We used to pick up 150 to 200 items every week, but most of you have already heard we're going through our upstairs to the I don't wantas and the death piles. I have an entire room full of stuff we inherited from a friend who stopped selling on eBay. So we have a lot going on, and we have death piles in the eBay room as well, our actual workspace. So we have stuff everywhere. We're trying to change our mindset as we move into spring. We've been ordering some stuff offline, like bulk boxes, wholesale. We just have a lot of stuff. So we only bought 43 items on Sunday between two Goodwills. And we spent $81.46, which means we spent an average of $1.89 an item. The reason our average is $1.89 an item this week, I think, is honestly because I spent, on two separate items, I spent $10 each. And I'm going to show you guys those at the end because I'm super excited about them. And I spent a lot of money on them, hoping for a high flip. Welcome in, Sit Up Sam. So we'll just jump right on in. If you come in late or you're watching later, you could, or no, if you're watching later, you're already watching the replay. If you come in late, you can always watch the replay. And if you're watching later, you can follow along in the chat still. They put that up. Let's start with my favorite. His neck though. He was 99. No, he wasn't. He says he's 99 cents, and I wanted to tell you that. But he was in the 50-cent bin. One of our Goodwills keeps a cart up front that they put a bunch of plush into. They charge you 50 cents for. He's Gans. Gans is an okay brand as far as plush. The vintage ones do better. But he's also a Webkin, which is hit or miss as well. But the thing I have found that dragons of any brand, even the Beanie Babies, do well. People really like dragons, and this one was cute. So he came home with me. And then this one was in the 50-cent bin Da-da-na-na. I think you guys can hear me now because the equalizer thingy's moving. I'm pretty sure people can hear me now. Can you guys hear me now? No. Okay. So I have no idea what happened there, you guys. I troubleshooted. I troubleshot. I went through all of the normal things you would go through. I checked the microphone. I unplugged it, plugged it back into itself, to the computer. I muted, unmuted. I checked the volume. I checked the mute. Then I went back over and double checked the third-party program I use, and it wasn't registering the microphone, and it said it was using that microphone, but it wasn't registering it, so I just turned it to a different one and back onto that one. That was really weird though, because it like was plugged in and being recognized, but no sound was being picked up. Isn't technology great, guys? Virginia, you didn't miss much. You missed like 15 minutes of me trying to get my sound to work. So you guys said it was working through the Chewbacca. You probably didn't hear me say much about this vest. It's new with tags. It's Saks Fifth Avenue. It's a fleece. It was 99 cents. I sound so thrilled, don't I? You know what I noticed though when it was quiet and I kept asking you guys if you can hear me? I have serious RBF face. I look like a little snot when I'm just sitting and doing nothing. Sorry about that. I wasn't really that frustrated. That's just my face. I just look like I'm a rude person, I guess. Someone stole my voice. No, I have no idea, because usually if the third party drops the microphone, when you check the third party, it's telling you it's trying to use the inner microphone of the laptop. But it was saying it was still set to the Yeti, so I don't know. Look! Does she make up for all the silence and all the technical difficulties? Does she? Because she's cute! I don't even know her name. But I have sold this cat so many times in so many different forms. I've had tiny ones. I've had talking ones, medium size, large. And every time I find her, I have to relook her up. Because I always forget her name or what show she's from. I just recognize her because she's so cute. And she's a sheriff and she's a calico cat. But I've had a lot of different plushies of her. And I already picked her tag off. I paid $2 for her, guys. I ripped it too. But yeah, I paid $2 for her. Oh, Virginia, that's awesome. I'm happy to hear it. My Poshmark's been quiet, but every time I change my routine on Poshmark, it goes quiet for a couple days and then it catches up. I guess it's the same with eBay. Like if you change something, sometimes your sales will go down for a little bit. Sheriff Callie, that's it, because she's a calico. That's right. But yeah, she's a big one, and she's really cute. And I do well with that Sheriff Callie. Every time I find her, even the smallest one I ever had went for like 12 or 14 bucks. She seems to be pretty popular. Again, I do apologize for the technical... I can't even speak, so you don't even want the microphone on. I apologize for the technical difficulties and the fact that I am now discombobulated. We'll get back into this. We'll get on track. So this is red. And that means it was 99 cents. It's Hurley by Buckle, so it's like a skater brand. We've never really found this or sourced it before, so we decided to try it for 99 cents. It's a zip-up sweatshirt, not a hoodie. It's got the nice Hurley graphic on it. And this, it's just Pirates jersey. It's no big deal brand. So there you go. But it was 99 cents and someone will buy it. People like the Pirates, from what I understand. Hi Trina, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, Callie's cute. She's one of the cutest cats. Yeah. You guys know we've been finding these and picking them up and flipping them fast. The BKE Buckle Pearl Snap shirts. We do pay $5.29 when we find these. They go, depending on the sale and getting a best offer. Every one we've had has sold between $18.50 all the way up to $25 on Posh. And the $18.50 is kind of low if you think about, you know, you're paying $5 for the investment. But they sell within a week. Every single one we've put up has sold within a week. So turning 99 cents into, if let's say, I mean $18.50, but we'll say 18 for ease of math, minus 15% is about $2.70, and $5.70 with shipping, and then you add in the other, that's $11. So you make like $7 on the low end, but that's within a week. So turning $1 into $8 within a week, for us is good. If they were really slow or long tail, that wouldn't be good. But flipping fast to get your money back at $7 extra. I mean, they literally sell within a week. So we could buy one at full price and have enough to buy another one by the next week. They go really fast. And not many of them go for $18.50. It's usually if it hits we can sell them when we take a best offer. And they go more on Posh. But yeah, those BKE buckle pearl snap shirts are the bomb. Biggity. Hey Jamie, welcome in. Thanks for joining us. A toothless Build-A-Bear. Hi Ronald. So Buffalo David, I've never known if you say it bitin' or baton or bitten, whatever. I do well with his jeans, his women's jeans. This is the first men's button front shirt we've ever found in that brand, but it was only 99 cents. So I told Keith, let's try it. I mean, the jeans do well. You never know. This could be terrible or this could be good. So we decided to try it. It's a nice looking shirt too. This, Keith got a lot more than I did, and I tried to be choosy when I chose out what shirts of his to show you. We did get 43 items, and I'm being really picky with jeans because, like I said, I have a whole box coming. So he got more than I did, and I tried to not go crazy with what I was going to show you. So this was 99 cents. We have never found this before in the wild, but we hear from a lot of other resellers that this is a really, really good brand. It's like a mustard yellow, gold button front shirt. And up close, it has these black squares. I don't know if you can see them. You'll be able to see them under photography lights. And this was 99 cents. Again, it's nothing too exciting as far as brand. It's just, you know, Dallas Cowboys. But just like the pirate shirt, it is a sport. It's 99 cents. Somebody will buy that. A fan. I haven't found a toothless Build-A-Bear yet. I find a lot of Build-A-Bears. I find a lot of My Little Ponies. I don't know why. I don't know how to pronounce this. It's probably a generic brand. It's Gotti. But it was 99 cents and it's a pearl snap. And you know that Keith and I's general consensus is no matter the brand, if it's a pearl snap, you get it. Because most of them do go fast and for good money. I mean, 99 cents. This one's kind of cool too because it's different. It's like pink and blue and orange. Yeah, I find a ton of Build-A-Bear, and like $1.99 is pretty much my limit on them. I would probably pay up to $3 for some of them that I have actually flipped before, that I know I can get like 25 plus shipping on. Those I would probably pay $3 for. I'm saving that because that's awesome. We'll do that as the last shirt. But like the generic Build-A-Bears that are just the bears or just the animals, like 99 cents to $1.50 maybe. I kind of like experimented with Build-A-Bears in the beginning and kind of found out on my own what they would sell for and price points for them. The My Little Ponies, I usually get 20 to 25 plus shipping. They sit for a long time though, and I'll get a lot of really low offers on them. People that want them for 10 or 15 because you're charging shipping, but I just let it sit and they go. Ronald collects dragons. Dragons are cool. You guys know what that is. We won't talk about politics, but I like money. And so regardless of how the rest of the world feels or how I feel, if I can get something for 99 cents, I can flip for 20 bucks. I'm getting it. And we flip his ties as well because we like money and we're in the business to make money, not to make a statement. This is Disney Store. So it's kind of plain. It's not, it was 99 cents though, but it is Disney Store. And it just has one wee little tiger off to the side there. I'm just going to peek at my phone real quick. Okay. It was going crazy and I was hoping it wasn't an emergency. So this is the exciting thing of Keith's of the week. You can see that it's pink. So between this and the BKE, those were the only two that he paid full price for. All the other shirts that Keith found, he paid 99 cents. But he did pay full price for the buckle pearl snap. And he paid full price for this. It's the North Face. And it's like a mock turtleneck, athletic type pullover. It's a quarter zip here, and then it's got his zip pocket. And it is Vapor Wick. This, you guys, is the first North Face we've ever found. I think. I want to see maybe we found one in South Carolina, but I may be thinking of Patagonia or Pendleton. I'm pretty sure this is the first North Face we've ever found. So we were pretty excited about that. And definitely we're willing to pay $5.29 to us. It was worth it. So these were 99 cents. They're J. Crew. J. Crew on eBay, and I know I've said this before, so if you've heard me say this before, I apologize, but I do repeat myself sometimes because we do get new subscribers and new viewers, and I want them to have the same information. J. Crew on eBay, nah. J. Crew on Poshmark, yeah, buddy. People like it over there. I put it on both either way, though. And these are just corduroys, and I love corduroy pants almost as much as I love jeans. We have a thrift shop like 40 minutes away from us, New Hampshire. $3 fill it. Ooh. So cool. Jealous. Oh. These were full price. Actually, I think I'm pulling from the wrong pile. I think I have, yes. So I have 4 pairs of jeans that I paid full price for. And Keith paid full price for 2 shirts. So of the 43 items, 37 of them were 99 cents. And then we paid full price for 2 shirts, which are $5.29 a piece. And I have 2 pairs of jeans that I paid $6.99 for each, and 2 that I paid $10 for each. You're gonna think I'm nuts, but I'm not. I'm gonna show them last and talk about why I was willing to pay that much. These were 99 cents. These were Style & Company, which is a brand, but they're cool. Like, I couldn't leave these behind. Like, these are ugly cool. They're like pull-on capri pants, but they're textured. And they just look cool for 99 cents, and I think they're going to go first class. They feel like they weigh less than a pound. These, again, Lauren Jeans Company is kind of something I avoid, unless it's like, you know, the black or purple label. I really won't even pick up Ralph Lauren jeans anymore that I find in plus size, if they're even if they're 99 cents, just because the ones that I used to source are still sitting around. A lot of them, they don't move very well, but the exception is always if something looks cool, right? So these are like tan jeans, and they have this embellishment there, and then there's some down that leg. Oh, and there's some down here. I didn't even know that. Look at that. There's some on the bottom towards the hem. And more corduroys. Calvin Klein, again, a brand I kind of avoid sometimes, but for 99 cents for corduroys, they'll still move faster than the jeans and the other Calvin Klein stuff that just doesn't move anymore. These are Not Your Daughter's jeans. I pick them up anytime I find them for 99 cents, any size. And actually, that's just because we go on Sundays. But if we had gone on a half off day, I would have paid $3.50 for Not Your Daughter's jeans. They're a good brand, and I'll get them in any size. Especially, I think these have it. The tummy tuck. What do they call it? The tummy tuck technology. In fact, I like those jeans so much, I'm wearing a pair right now. Love them. White House Black Market. Again, this is a brand, 99 cents. I will always get it no matter the size or the style. And then I would pay up to $3.50 for some of the White House Black Market and the bigger brands, depending on the style. These, so this is a really good example of me buying a piece of poop brand. A horrible brand, just because I liked the way they looked and they were super cool. Don't underestimate the looks of something. You guys probably heard me say on my live show Sunday that this coming Sunday I'm going live with Megan Mawhinney as a special guest. And she is to jeans what I am to plush. She's very knowledgeable. She prices really high. And I'm going to have her on as a guest to tell you guys how much we price our jeans for. Just to kind of give you an idea that you could all be making more money. But she picked up a pair of Faded Glory Walmart brand jeans once just because of the way they looked. They were super low rise, huge bell bottom, total 70s hippies. They had hippie jeans. They had the lace up rawhide. And she threw them up for $30, Walmart brand, mind you, used the right keywords and had really good photos, and she sold them in like a couple weeks. So you know, sometimes it really is about the looks, and you can charge more for brands that you normally couldn't because they look different or they're unique. And then if you use the right keywords, like she had boho and hippie, it can work. So this brand, normally I would stay away from. Definitely, right? But check this out. Look at that. So they're distressed and they're ripped. But behind the tears in the jeans, there's all these sequin patches. I couldn't leave these behind. Not for 99 cents. I'll have to see what this brand normally comps at. It's probably not very much, but I'll be charging a little bit more. Just last night, I listed, I don't know if you guys remember the dollhouse jeans I had. They're similar to those ones that I was just talking about that Megan had. They had a whole bunch of rawhide fringe and they were hippy dippy dippy doo. I listed them last night for $30, so we'll see what happens. $17 for jeans. Holy cow. That's about what it was when we went down to Florida. So here's a pair. I got 4 pairs of jeans left, guys, and then I'll open up the floor for questions for a couple minutes before I let you go. Paid $7 for these because these I will start between $40 and $50. And I get that much for them, guys, believe it or not. Poshmark and eBay both, all day long. Most of my silver jeans I start at $50, and I'll usually take a best offer of $40, $45. Sometimes, very occasionally, somebody just comes by and buys them at full price without bartering. Especially like on Poshmark. That was where last week I sold the $50 pair of silver. And then there's certain styles of silver. I'd have to go back through my own our eBay store because I kind of comp off of myself now that I've learned all the different styles. When I first started flipping silver jeans, I learned that some are worth less than others, and now I just kind of look at mine and comp from that. 90% of them I start at 50, and I get 40 to 45 typically. And then like the other 10%, I would start at like 40 and then take 35 or 30. But that's just not very many of them. Most of them I start at 50. And then with the rare occasions that I've had men's silver jeans, I've started them at 60, 65 because they're men's. So I absolutely will pay $6.99 for them, right? Hi Donna, welcome in. Thanks for joining us. Silver jeans they look like that. And they always have a name. So there'll be Tuesday, Suki, Natsuki. They have a whole bunch of different ones, but they will always have a name. They won't just be silver jeans. And then their other tag, it looks like that. And it always has, let me see if they're, nope, they're the same. They're always the same. This is what the button looks like. In the back has the S's on the pockets. And some of the older ones have a tag inside that say Western Gloveware. Western Glove Works. This one says it right on that. But I've had some older pairs that had like a white and red one. Okay, I'm on my last two pairs of jeans. These are men's jeans. And I paid $10 a piece. So $20 total for two pairs of jeans. I thought I was being a little crazy too, before y'all freak out. I put them in my cart and I actually comped them, and that's rare. You guys know that most of the stuff that Keith and I source, 99 cents, we don't even bother comping it. It goes in the cart. We'll learn about it when we get home. And that's really how we learned to resell in the beginning. We started at the bins, and then we moved from the bins to the 99-cent days, and we would just buy all the things and bring them home and learn that way. But if I'm going to pay $10 for jeans, I want to make sure. So I did actually comp these. I'm going to be starting them. I want to say between 60 and 75. I'm going to have to do some more research. So I comped both of these brands in the men's jeans, and the prices were all over the place. They were anywhere from turds selling them $5 free ship. I kid you not. Who can sell a pair of jeans for $5 free ship? The padded flat cost $7.50, but whatevs. And they were all the way up to $80 from what I could see, and both listed and sold. And I checked Poshmark as well. I checked eBay and Poshmark just to be sure, because they will be cross-listed. So these two brands in men's jeans, like I said, they are all over the place. But the ones that actually sold for $50 and $60 were not even as fancy as the two pair I found. They were a little bit more plain. They were a little different. So I figured, because mine were really good sizes, and they're fancy pants, I got them because I'm going to start them at, like I said, 60 or higher, because if I look and I'm really the only one that has the cool ones like this, and everyone else on the high end is like around 60, I'm gonna go for more. I'll throw a best offer on it. We'll run sales, and of course on Poshmark we will do the best offer. All right, you ready for this? $10. But look, even on the low end, before I show you the low end, say I sold them for $50 on eBay, where they don't pay shipping like on Poshmark. So minus the 15%, which is like give or take what we give eBay and PayPal together, that would be $7.50, and then it's $7.50 to ship, right? Give or take on the padded flat. So that's $15, and I paid $10. That's $25. I would still make $25 on these jeans. That's low end. That's if they go for $50. So for me, it was worth the risk. I was definitely very excited to find these. So without further ado, by the way, these go for over $100 brand new. So if you ever find them new at tags, even if they're $10, pick them up, because they go for over $100 brand new. But these are men's Rock Revival jeans. Mine are the Leon Relaxed Straight Style, size 31. And they've got a lot going on in the back pockets there. And they got a lot going on the front there. And they still have, it's a little frayed, so I feel like they may have left it on them. I don't know. We washed and dried them too, so maybe we ruined it more. But it has the little thingy. So that's the one pair. And there's the other one. Men's True Religion jeans. These are size 32. Oop, I'm not even holding that right. Sorry guys, my depth perception is not good. These have the fancy pockets. And then on the front, the inner pocket has the horseshoe, and mine are ripped and distressed and ripped. Factory, distressed and factory ripped. Which, for whatever reason, jeans that are ripped are worth more money. People pay more for them. So, there you go. Worst case scenario, they go for $50 and I make 25 bucks each. So, I would have turned 20 into 50. But I think I'm going to be able to get a little bit more than that. Just because mine have a lot of fancy stuff on the pockets and embroidery. The Rock Republic are distressed too, by the way. I didn't show you that. They have some distressing. So with the right keywords and really, really good photos, I feel like I'll be able to get probably 60 low end and more than that. Like, I like to price high though. So if I do some more research after taking the photographs, and I'm finding that I think I can get 70, I'd probably start them at 75 or 80 with best offer on them, because that's just what I do. But I was absolutely okay with spending $10 a piece on those. At first, like I said, I was hesitant, but then I sat in a chair in the corner of the Goodwill and looked on eBay and Poshmark. So, Virginia, welcome back. Sorry about that. So, guys, do I start? Go ahead and start putting your questions up. I finished a little bit early today. Like I said, I really cherry picked what I was going to show you. So I'll stay on for like another 10, 20 minutes, depending on you guys. Throw your questions over there and I'll start answering questions. You can ask me about reselling, or you can ask me about anything else. And I'll answer. Hi Lance, welcome in. Did you just wake up from another nap? For those of you that don't know, Lance just had surgery recently, so he's resting. Do I start higher price to give room for offers to likers? Absolutely. And I start really high on, if you think I start high on eBay, you should see my Posh prices. But let's say I put a pair of jeans on eBay for $50, free shipping. When I put it on Poshmark, I put it over there for 55 to 56, because they round up. So taking $6 off, it would be 56, because if you list them at 56 and you offer 10% off on Poshmark, they round up, so it would be 6 off. That would make it 50. So I would start them on Poshmark at 56, but they're also paying $6.89 additional in shipping. So usually my stuff on Poshmark will go when I offer 10 or 20% off, and then I'm still getting what I wanted on eBay, or a little bit more, because they're also paying shipping. You do offer that like $1.89 discount with your offers though, but it's still, I get more on Poshmark. And then occasionally on the offhand, there's people that just buy stuff outright. They just don't even care. They just want it and they buy it. But yeah, I do start everything on Poshmark about 10% higher than I started it on eBay to give room for offers to likers. Most stuff sells when I do 20%. So when I notice people liking stuff, I send them 10% off with that shipping discount offer. Most stuff doesn't go then. On Thursdays, when I send 20% out with the shipping discount across everything on the closet, that's when things start to move. And at that point, I'm only technically giving them 10% off of the eBay price, because I started it higher. Does that make sense? Yeah, you get kind of spoiled when you have 99-cent days. Sometimes it's really hard for us to spend up on an item because we're spoiled. But there are certain things that we have learned in our experience, and things that we've moved really quick, or things that go for a good bit of money that we definitely would pay up for. Lance is outsourcing. So if you guys have any more questions, go ahead and throw them up in the comments. I'll give you guys a couple minutes to throw some questions up. Otherwise, we'll end early. But before I let you guys go, I wanted to talk about a couple of things. I am getting a lot more questions about Poshmark and how I price and how many times a day do I share. I've been getting a lot of questions like that in my messages and emails and stuff. So I think what I'm going to do this week on the Back to Basics series, we've been really focusing, the beginning of the series was really focusing very heavily on just resellers in general. And then I've done a couple eBay-centric episodes. So I think what I'm going to do this week is do one or two specifically for Posh to help those of you that have Poshmark questions. And it'll be just like I did the ABCs of listing on eBay. I'll do one that's like the ABCs of listing or cross-posting on Poshmark. And I wanted to do one like the ABCs of sharing on Poshmark. But I also have an idea to do one my Poshmark daily routine just to show you guys what I do. But I am going to take this week's Back to Basics, 1 to 2 of them, and focus on Poshmark just this week. And then next week we'll kind of get back to eBay, where I'll probably just go back and forth between the two platforms, because I get a lot of questions about Poshmark, probably as many as I do eBay. And even though eBay is our main selling platform, Poshmark is definitely our second main. So, you know, and more people are cross-posting over there and stuff. So that's probably, not probably, that's happening this week. We're going to focus on Poshmark a little bit. And then, like I said, on Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, our regular live show time and day, I will have special guest star Megan Mawini on, and we are going to actually sit here with a list of brands and tell you guys what we start all of those jeans at price-wise on eBay and Poshmark, and kind of give you guys an idea that you really can't be making a lot more money than you're making. I've seen people sell silver jeans for $19, and it's like, but I flip them for $40 and $50 all day. Why are you doing that to yourself? I know people want to sell stuff fast, but don't you want more money? Don't you want to make more money? Don't you want to increase your profits and the bottom line of your business? So that will be what Megan and I will be focusing on, but we'll also be kind of delving into some of the brands and telling you, you know, within this brand, avoid these styles, but get these styles, etc. Let's see if there's any questions. Is there a list of current and past Build-A-Bears? I'm going to dig for that polo. There's websites online for Build-A-Bear, like aficionados and collectors. You can Google that. They have them for Beanie Babies too. Not like anyone cares, but yeah, they have. They definitely have websites for the Build-A-Bears. Collectors make lists of them. You just have to Google. The Disney Polo is a large. There really is no blanket answer to what best type of plushie sells fast, because plushie are they're very long tail, they're very slow, but they can also be surprising sometimes and sell really fast. So there's no one type. I've had Winnie the Poohs that flipped overnight, and I've had Winnie the Poohs that took 6 months. I've listed certain classic toy companies that took 9 months, and some would flip within 2 days. And then I'll like have one that I find and I put up, let's say a vintage Garfield, and he flips overnight for a lot of money. Or I had a vintage Kermit the Frog that flipped for $45 in like 3 days. And so I put some other ones in there. They're still sitting. I think with plushie, it's more about sitting and waiting for the right person at the right time. And sometimes that's a little bit faster than other times. Because with plushie, number one, you're waiting for someone willing to pay a lot of money for a toy. Basically, when it comes down to it, that's what you're waiting for. And you're waiting for the 1 or 2 people in the whole world that collect a hippo or a Kermit the Frog or a Garfield and are willing to pay that much money for it. Most of the time, that item is going to sit for a very long time before that person comes along. And then other times, you're going to list your vintage Odie from Garfield, and 10 minutes right before a collector comes on and finds it and buys it. So I don't have one type that sells faster than the other, because every type I've sold has taken a long time and also sold really fast. I think you're just waiting for that one person, and sometimes you're at the right place at the right time and it moves quicker. Decent price, again, that's just going to be based on your brand and your characters. Disney store, the Walt Disney parks, but then that depends on characters, because there's some of them that don't go for a lot and you're surprised, and some that go for a lot. Like the really obscure villains, they go for more. Like the classic Disney cartoons, those villains, they go for a little bit more. Build-A-Bears go for a pretty good amount, depending on the Build-A-Bear. Classic Toy Company's a good one. They're really slow, but they're, for what they are, they're really cheaply made stuffed animals, and they sell for a pretty good amount. And there's people that collect them. I'm trying to think. Most of the time, like the Danskin, and the Dandy Collector's Choices, those are good ones too, but I've had some that just sit and won't move, and some that go right away. So, like any of the brands that you see me talking about, those are good, but they can sometimes sit for a long time. I had this Disney baby Lion King, Simba, and he was so cute, and he was wrapped in a leaf, and the leaf had little Velcro pieces. You could take them out. Casey had the same Simba wrapped in a leaf. His sold in like 2 days. I forget, I think he said 30. Mine sat for almost a year before it sold. So I don't know. No, I don't think you should ever be doing stock photos on any platform. That's just my opinion. I know you're not supposed to on eBay. I can't speak for Posh though. I don't really know. A lot of people do them over there. So is it okay? I don't know. I can ask Sydney later, get that answered for you. But even if stock photos were okay on Poshmark, I would still tell you no. Because that's not exactly what they're buying, right? You're not showing them the exact item they're getting. And so that's why I disagree with it. Because if I was online looking to buy something and you're showing me a stock photo from a catalog or the internet, that's not the item you have. I want to see exactly what you have, exactly what you're selling. So I always suggest take your own photos of the actual item. No, Lance says he spent up on silver today. He spent $3.49. That just chaps my hide because I always pay $6.99 for mine, but that's okay. Silvers are great. Either way, I would pay $10 for them probably. Plushies can take up a lot of room. We're fortunate enough that we have an extra room upstairs that we keep them in. Thank you, Ronald. That's nice of you to say. And also, Dab Kitty, thank you very much. You guys are too sweet. I don't like stock photos in general or models because, I don't know. I just feel like even if you were 5 foot tall like me and we wore the same size, it's not going to look the same on me. My hips could be curvier. You could have a longer torso or longer legs. I just like to show the item, but there is actually standard. There is the rise chart's pretty standard. It doesn't really depend on the size. I am working on getting together some stuff like that, like the different rises on jeans and different styles of stuff to put in the group. I've been saying that for 2 weeks, but I'm working on it. So if you're actually in my Facebook group or you haven't joined already, go ahead and join, and I'll be dropping in some of that stuff. To be honest with you, like, I just know, and that's when I first started doing jeans, I had no idea what I was doing, but now I've done them for so long, it's just like I can just like look at the measurement and tell you. But I will try to get something in the group. I'm going to put something in the group. I'm not going to try. I will. I will try for this weekend, but we will see how it goes because I am busy getting together the stuff that Megan and I need for the live show. Yeah, Lance, I don't look at stock photos either. I look at them, but I won't buy the item. Your closet can 100% look professional without stock photos. Okay, here's my honest opinion, and it could be an unpopular opinion. I think the closets with all stock photos, to me, they don't look professional, and they turn me off. I wouldn't shop there. They don't look professional to me. They look like, I don't want to use the word lazy because that's kind of rude, and like I said, this is a really unpopular opinion, but if I see a closet full of nothing but stock photos, why can't you take the photos of your own items? You're a reseller, do the work, right? That's just my opinion. I don't think they look more professional. I think they look like they put less work in, I guess. And you can look 100% professional without using stock photos. My closet looks really great. It looks professional, and it's just a trifold whiteboard from Walmart and some photo lights. So, you know, and some of those stock photos may not be stock photos because there are people on Posh who get really, really artsy with their photographs, and they have like the little props and stuff, and those look really good and professional, and they're not stock. So no, you don't need stock photos to look professional. Shoes are, I don't like shoes. I sell some, but I don't like them. Plus size pants that said mid-rise. Yeah, I don't know. There's so many different charts out there, though. Like, sometimes they do make you question your life. Like, I pretty much know if it's 20-inch leg opening, that's flare. That's flare. That's bordering on bottom bell bottoms, right? And then sometimes you'll see charts where they're like 20 inches is boot cut, and I'm like, no, that's flare. What really makes me question my life is when the jeans have a tag that says different than you know. So it'll be like a 9-inch rise, which is mid, and they'll be called ultra low boot cut, and they're 9-inch rise and they're 12-inch leg opening, and you're like, no, honey, this is a mid-rise, like straight leg or ankle, right? But in those cases, you have to go by what's on the tag. And I literally had a question on eBay last week because of something like that. The way the jeans looked when they were laid out, they definitely looked flared, more bell bottom, but the tag on them, they were Guess Pismo Fit straight leg. So my title and everything said Pismo Fit straight leg, and this buyer messaged me like all mad and confrontational, like, why would you want to be calling these straight legs? She was like all mad at me, and I'm like, because I have to go by the tag. But she was really upset with me, like how dare I show a picture where they look like they were flare and then say they were straight leg. And I was professional, but I just told her, as you can see in the pictures, these jeans are Pismo Fit straight leg per the tag, and I have to go by the tag. But yeah, it happens. Hi, Adam. Welcome in. Thanks for joining us. We're about to wrap up, but you can always watch the replay if you want, and I appreciate you coming in anyway. Just stopping by to say hi. Shoes are, you should be. Shoes are good money, but I have my own issues with them. There is not a good basic chart to go by, Lance. So, honestly, there's not. And I know that I discussed with Lance that I will probably be coming out with a jeans guide soon. And that's going to be one of the things in there, is a basic chart for measurements and rise versus mid-rise versus low-rise, flare versus boot cut and stuff like that. Because there just really isn't any good basic charts out there, and there should be. There needs to be. Yeah, it's pretty expensive, Adam. Imagine paying without the discount. I can't buy pants for myself either because I'm a hobbit. And even the ones that are petite, I walk on them and drag on the ground. My own shoe phobia. It's not like a phobia, it's just gross. Feet are disgusting and other people's feet sweat inside of those shoes. And I know it's money, but it's gross. Shoes are gross. Shoes are gross. But they're also good money. So I have found ways around it. I do have some listed, and I actually just took photos Monday of like, I don't know, it was a lot. You know the boxes your padded flats come in? The big tall ones? I had 2 of those full of shoes. Fate lives a mile from Mandalay Bay, so I guess you'll be at eBay open. Yeah, and when I source shoes, I like finding new in box or new with tags. That's always the best, but I only source if they look really good. They have to look almost new. If they look like they're going to require any amount of effort or scrubbing or cleaning or anything like that, I don't get them. Just don't, because I don't want to spend a day scrubbing nasty shoes. Yeah, I source them, Lance, but I'm really picky. They have to like not require anything more than maybe a wipe down with magic eraser and alcohol to get the price tag off. Where they write with the permanent marker. Adam, that's funny. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. We're coming in at an hour. If you think of questions later that you forgot to ask me, feel free to always leave them in the comments below. I do answer all my comments, guys. If you want to get a hold of me quicker than that, you can join our Facebook group. It's linked down in the description box. Feel free to join our, what do we call it, the Flippin' Hippos reseller pod. The group is full of a lot of great people, really knowledgeable on all different kinds of stuff to resell. And we have crafty people in there that do crafts. We just have like a wide array of knowledge in that group. And it's a very, very laid back, very positive atmosphere. Everyone's real cool and real nice to each other and very helpful. So feel free to join us there. That's probably the fastest way to get a hold of me, is to post in there and tag me. I check on my group a couple times a day. Cha-ching! And don't forget that right now we are running a spring special on our clothing guide. So members of the group get a special code that they can get it for $15 only. 25% off for $15. Do me a favor, guys, before you leave, smash that like button. That always helps our channel a lot. If you haven't already and you'd like to, please subscribe to our channel and help us feed a hungry hippo. The Facebook group is linked down in the description box, Virginia. You can find it right there and go right to it. Where was I in my used car salesman spiel? If you haven't linked it, subscribe, like the channel, hit the bell, get notified. Until next time, you guys, go be productive, go make some money, and be nice to each other, and be good to each other. Love you guys. See you next time.